At North Lawndale, there is love, there is family, there is a web of support dedicated to the success of our scholars. The North Lawndale community sometimes is depicted as a place full of chaos, but here there is peace.
BARR has been instrumental in really turning around the tide. I know once upon a time, North Lawndale was in a predicament in which it wasn't the funnest, right? Or it wasn't the best environment for students to thrive, or adults, right? And utilizing the BARR method has really allowed us to turn the tide and show our students what they really can be when you have teachers who are diligent and intentional about impacting their lives.
The NLCP Collins campus was interested in implementing the BARR model because our sister campus on 16th and Christiana had already implemented the model and communicated that the model was working wonders inside of their school building. Since implementing BARR, we've seen an uptick in staff-to-student relationships. I think that that's important because as human beings, we may have our biases, right? And so BARR forces us to eliminate those biases by implementing the strength-based model where we're starting with, hey, who are you? How can we help? What are you interested in? So that we can build that relationship to meet the need.
I think I-times are important because not only do I get to learn myself, I get to learn the scholars, and they also get to learn themselves. And I think that's why I have a lot of the relationships that I have with the kids now is because, like, if they're going through something and they feel they don't have anybody else, they know that they have Miss Taylor.
One thing I loved about North Lawndale was the fact that there was a community. We really lean into the discomfort of what that means to be a family, right? And a part of that is how do we engage in conversations that push one another to help build trust. Because we have that amongst our teachers, right, that trickles down to the relationships that we have with our students. The more that we push one another, we are able to push students, and students are pushed from every adult in this actual space.
BARR has forced us to focus in a way that everyone owns every scholar. So when we are implementing interventions, we are discussing and collaborating to ensure that we are making decisions that are best for our scholars at all times. And so BARR has really transformed the way that we do things here at North Lawndale.
We went really hard last year with BARR, and we were able to ascertain a 98% freshman on-track rate, meaning that 98% of our scholars who were freshmen with us actually passed with no Fs onto their sophomore year.
Resilience is key, and that's what we push here. And
I'm just grateful to be here at a school that's trying to navigate these unforeseen times and creating the blueprint for other schools to follow.